All right, there we go. We're in view and we're now cooking. We're now in business. Hopefully, everybody can see and hear me. I have my mic on, so as I'm walking around, you should be able to hear me. All right, for those of you that's been here before, welcome. For those of you first time, welcome. This is Crazy Deals, Atlanta's best bin store, the best bin store that you will find in Atlanta. There are a lot of bin stores in Atlanta, but this is the one right here that takes the cake. And it's not besides the fact that you have me as a host. By the way, to let you know, my name is Ken Ellis, aka the Kid. I'm Crazy Deals store councilman and also the raffle host. I used to be a customer just like a lot of people, and they saw the need and the purpose for having somebody to monitor and also host a raffle. I was asked to take on the position, and here we go. We're here at this point. So right now, what you're watching is the Thursday live promo. Now, this starts a new week every Thursday is the beginning of a new week. So Thursday is like a Sunday. Friday is like a Monday. Starting tomorrow, everything, all the merchandise that will be here will be new merchandise. They are still working right now. As I speak, you can hear them in the background. They're unloading pallets and putting stuff in the bins. I'll give you a screenshot in a few minutes of what you're going to be looking at. Now, when I show you the bins, you're going to see the bins in raw form. But when you get here in the store at 9:30 in the morning, when the doors open, everything will be covered. So first off, let's go ahead and get started. If you're not familiar with the bin store is where you have merchandise from Amazon and other big box stores that are sold, on the pallet, and the bin stores buy the pallet and they discount all the merchandise, no matter what it is on the pallet. They discount everything on the pallet to one low price starting on Friday. And then every day after, that price continues to drop. So on Friday, everything will be $8 down to Wednesday. Everything will be whatever is left is $1. So you want to make sure that you're here on Friday because not also do you have fresh stuff that's out on Friday, but there's a restock all day long. Doors open at 9:30. Restock, the next first restock is about around 10:30. Then there's a restock around 11:30. And then what's coming up next is very important. The next restock is a huge bin restock with about 20 or so bins that are taken to the back. The staff here clears out any trash that's in them, and they add more merchandise. They add more merchandise to the bins and bring it out. Now, also, since you want to be here at that time between noon and 1 o'clock, a raffle will take place. Now, some of the stuff that you can win at the raffle, you can win. These are some of the items that'll be given away at the raffle. Earbuds, Philips earbuds, smartwatch. All these items are items that will be given out at the raffle at noon. And now also there's also a second raffle that takes place between 5 and 6. That's the evening raffle. And there will also be another 20 or so being restocked, depending on the amount of merchandise that's here. So you want to make sure that you're either here for the afternoon raffle, or you're here for the evening raffle. Now, also with the raffle, as everyone is standing outside before the doors open, tickets are given out. Tickets are given out before the doors open, and more tickets are given out before the raffle starts. You have people coming in that's asking, hey, when does the raffle start? I didn't get a ticket or whatever. If you're here before the raffle start, that's your opportunity to get a ticket. Now, hopefully, if I can remember, make sure that you're in the comments to remind me another way how you can get an extra raffle ticket for tomorrow. I'm just going to save that for last. So the way the morning starts off, at 9:15, tickets are passed out to those that are in line. 9:30, the doors are open. Everybody gets a chance to come in. Everybody that's outside gets a chance to come in, get them a shopping cart. And so they get them a shopping cart, and they find themselves a position in front of one of the bins. Now, when they find their position, they are not allowed to touch any of the merchandise. You're not allowed to touch the covering. You're not allowed to peek. You're not allowed to do anything. Anything like that. Anything like that will have you pulled away from the bins until after the start. Then at that point, once everybody's inside, you got the cart in place, the siren is blown on the megaphone, remove the covering, and the shopping begins. So you want to make sure that you are here for the beginning at 9:30. Now, just to let you know, also taking place, and these are new policies. These are new policies that are in effect for 2024. Starting this year, there is a no open box, no open merchandise policy, which means that, like in the past, people used to open the merchandise and put whatever back, put it back. And in that case, a lot of the stuff got misplaced, incomplete items because stuff was mixed around. Trash was left either on the floor or in the bins. So you was not getting a complete item. And for a lot of people that said that they came in and they saw trash everywhere, that was the reason for that. And we are eliminating that. Tomorrow, no holds barred. Everybody, the rule applies. If you're caught opening the merchandise, leave your keys, your box cutters at home, you're not allowed to open any merchandise. Now, with that, if there's any merchandise that you want to have checked, there's two ways that you can have that merchandise checked. One, you can use the Amazon app. Make sure you get with me, find me tomorrow, and I can show you how to use the Amazon app. And the second way is there'll be a table in the far right corner of the store under the Thursday we're closed sign. There'll be a table back there where you can take up to 5 items, depending on if there's a line. And you will have people that can open the box, let you inspect, and then reseal the box to where either you can purchase it or it can go back into circulation. So those are the two most important things that I wanted to get off, because this year is starting a new year to where we want everything the way that it came out on the floor to remain like that throughout the day and also throughout the week. So if everybody complies to those rules, then everything will be a lot better for you, and the shopping experience will be a lot better. Let's see, what else did I got to say? Other than that, if you are, and there will be announcements. I will have vocal announcements that will be announced every 15 minutes in English and Spanish. So every 15 minutes, you will hear some of the stuff that I'm saying right now. One of the things is, if you take a shopping cart outside, please make sure you bring it back up to the front or bring it inside. There's an area on the outside that you can leave your shopping carts. This is to prevent carts from rolling out into the parking lot and damaging other people's equipment. So if you can, if you're shopping here, make sure you bring your carts up, or don't take the carts out. If you can leave the carts on the inside and just carry your packages out. But if you have a lot of packages and you need to take a shopping cart out, please make sure you bring your shopping cart up. Also, if you're standing in line, and I'm standing right here in that position right now, there's a blue line on the floor. If there's somebody at the register that's being checked out, you are to stand behind the blue line until you are called. You're not to stand behind the person unless you're with that person. You're not allowed to get from behind the blue line until it's your turn, either from the one person that's going to be here or the 2 people that may be running the registers at that time. So those right there are basically the announcements that I have to make. Like I say, tomorrow, restock all day, 2 raffles, 2 large being restocked, and there will be a lot of merchandise. I just showed some of the merchandise that's going to be given away. As for the raffle, let me explain the raffle again. So the raffle tickets will be passed out 9:15. Tickets will be passed out right before the raffle starts. Now, all you got to do is have the ticket with your number. The other half of the ticket is going to be in a container that's going to be shaken up, and the numbers are going to be pulled. When the numbers are pulled, and the numbers will be called 3 times, 3 times the numbers will be called. 2 times English, 1 time Spanish. I may do 2 times English, 2 times Spanish. If you're not making your way before that ticket drops out of my hand, that's it. It's over. I had somebody last week. As soon as I dropped the ticket, he wants to make his attention. I'm like, dude, the ticket is gone. It's out of my hands. I'm not picking it back up because I would have had to find it. I dropped it in the cart. So if you have to be here, you have to be present if you are wanting to win on the raffle. Now, besides the prizes that I've shown, there's going to be envelopes. In those envelopes, it can be cash, it can be store credit, it can be furniture credit, it can be whatever the management want to put out in their discretion. So make sure that you're here for the raffle. And like I say, between 12 and 1 and between 5 and 6, between the times of the huge restocking. So as for that, excuse me. Oh, these are some of the items that were last week. Last week, these were, if you can see it real good, Mountain Dew Kickstart. Now, these cost almost $3 a can. There were cases in the bin, a case of 12 for $8. Last week was a lot of beverages and snacks like chips. So some of the chips that you may buy at Sam Club or other places in bulk, 40 bags of chips for $8. That was the deal for last week. And those chips went through for probably maybe about 3 days, maybe 3 or 4 days or whatever. I know Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there were chips here. And the price again dropped each day. Friday it was $8, Saturday it was $6, Sunday they were $4. All the beverages, all the kickstarts were gone. So I made sure I got mine on Friday. You get 12 for $8. That's less than $1 per can. So you want to make sure that you are here for those type deals. So right now I'm about to take the phone and move around. I got merchandise that's here that I went and pulled some of it personally out of the bins and brought up front to show you some of the other stuff that you'll find besides what you've seen on social media already. And then other than that, I'm answer a few questions and then we're going to be done. So let's go ahead and show what's available and flip my camera. Okay. Need to turn off. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, let me turn. Testing. Okay. Make sure that you can still hear me. That camera has not turned back on. I'm waiting for. Okay, so what camera is that? so let's turn that camera off. Go back to all right, let me see if I can get my camera back up. Front camera. Well, let's change it to back camera. All right. Let's close this out. Be just a second. Let me find out what's going on. I got another application open. Just going to leave that one. So get this camera back up. Okay. Up. Okay, there we go. All right, so these are the items. Oh, I did not want that. All right, so these are the items that you're going to see tomorrow. All right, first off, this is going to be an item that's going to be in the bin, or this may be a prize. These are Beat Flex. And you know what? We're going to make these a prize. So that will not be in the bin. All right, so let's see what we got here. And I caught that with my foot. Got a vacuum cleaner and blower. Yeah, I'm a aerator. We got 2 fire tablets, an Apple Pencil, whole bunch of little small items, smart lock, watch. If your kids need a calculator, curling irons, and a lot of other stuff that's here. Now, some stuff may be limited, some stuff may not be limited. So here's some of the stuff that's going to be available also in the bins. So right now it's about time to wrap it up and close out because the store is about to close. So I will be in the dark. So that's it, everybody. Just let you know, come on in tomorrow, 9:30 tomorrow. Crazy Deals. The address 2410 Lawrenceville Highway. I'm Ken Ellis. I will be here tomorrow. So come on out. See y'all soon. If you want to do a Q&A, add in the comments. I need 10 people. I will do a Q&A, or I will continue the video at 10 p.m. But I need to see 10 people in the comments in order to do that. Other than that, I catch y'all tomorrow. Everybody have a blessed day. Peace. We out.